Hello. Let's talk about online couples therapy. That's a modality that has evolved a lot, and some people are just not familiar with it. So, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about um, the effectiveness, the benefits, the downsides, and discuss with you um, a few things that I know from my practice and from studying in terms of online couples therapy. So let's go. The first question that I tend to receive from couples has to do with effectiveness. Sometimes people are unsure if working online is as effective as working in person. And absolutely, yes. By now, since that trend started in 2020 for obvious reasons, we have come a long way, and we already have research that shows that online therapy is as effective as in-person therapy, and studies also indicate similar benefits. Now, there are some key factors that determine the success of online couples therapy, um, which are the same factors that determine the success of couples therapy in person. But let's go. The first one is about therapeutic alliance, which is the connection established between clients and therapists. A good connection, trustworthy connection, when you know your professional has the knowledge and the kind of personality and warmth that will create the best environment for you and your partner to work on your relationship. So that alliance needs to be strong and comfortable. Communication skills is quite important. Your therapist has to have the ability to connect and to facilitate communication and dialogue in a different way than you have been trying by yourselves. And the other aspect is commitment. It makes a huge difference um, how much each partner is invested in the process. And when both partners are invested in the process of couples therapy, they're really willing to try. A lot of times we can reach success quite fast. So the other question that usually comes up is, what are the benefits? Are there benefits for online couples therapy? And there are several benefits. I would point that the first one is the fact that you can attend sessions from home, which eliminates commuting, which is really convenient, especially if you live in a big city and you don't have to face traffic again. Now, another benefit actually that is for people that live in smaller cities or in areas that they they know a lot of people is confidentiality. The fact that you are doing therapy from home, online couples therapy gives you complete confidentiality. Nobody will see you go into the couples therapist's office, and only you and your partner will know that you are working with a couples therapist, which is, another added benefit. Then there is some other things that over time we started to learn that are beneficial for this process, which is the fact that you are at home. You are surrounded by, your comfortable, familiar setting. You know that environment and you feel more relaxed, which might facilitate that the conversations can go a little deeper and be more meaningful. So some people also have pets, which add calmness to the process, kind of like regulate their nervous systems, which also facilitates the kind of work that we can do. Now, another interesting aspect is that when you are working on your relationship from home and you are surrounded by that familiar environment, the experiences that you share during therapy um, really help later on when you have to recall the breakthroughs and the tender moments that you and your partner had during therapy. And that's easy to get in touch with because the environment is going to remind you of that. And then is a safe, supportive setting um, with that offers you comfort and accessibility. So it really makes a great environment for growth and for healing. The other question is about potential downsides to online couples therapy, which is a great question. We need to know, like, is there downsides? And the downside is with has to do with um, all online work, which is technical challenges that can happen. Mainly, online therapy can be impacted by technical issues such as poor internet connections. Glitches might interfere in the flow of the sessions, and that can happen sometimes. Sometimes at home interruptions, somebody can ring the doorbell or something like that, um, which can be managed with proper planning. And so, knowing that those would be the factors that could have a negative impact, you can create an ideal therapy environment by preparing and making sure that is you choose a calm, quiet place at home that the seating and the lighting are comfortable, and prepare for smooth sessions by checking internet connection and being mindful of the environment and making all possible um, taking the steps to make sure that there will be no interruptions in the process. Some people want to try because they never did and is new for them. So they want to try online therapy before they make a decision. I think that's a great idea. Um, a lot of times we do have to try to see if that's for us. And you can book a free video consultation just to get a sense of what the process will feel like for you and your partner. And another option is to actually have what we call the exploration session, which is a full 50-minute session, which then you really get the sense of how this process will be. And the full 50-minute exploration session can be booked through the website, lorettcouplestherapy.com, and the cost is $200. So that's it. If you are interested in online couples therapy, get in touch and let's talk.